Yo, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Listen, I told y'all, man. Told y'all. I told y'all what was about to happen. A lot of people didn't want to hear it, but it's done, man. It's done. It's done. It is what it is. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody out there. What is the deal? I was out with my wife, and we were settling up on a check. We were ready to come home, and it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I know a lot of people. A lot of people are sad about this, and bro, I'm not really sad about it. I'm not sad about it, bro. What's good with everybody, man? Salute to everybody in the chat. Get wasted with your brother wasted. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Share this thing out to all social media. But thank God it's over, man. Thank God it's over. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? It was time, bro. It was time. We got a couple of firsts. We can move on. We can move on, y'all. 14, 30 million more in cap. Another year. Y'all pay y'all bar tabs, man. Y'all pay y'all bar tabs, man. But listen, this is a new beginning, yo. This is a new beginning. Before I even go into it, hey, Big Mike, man. Listen, bro, I don't know if you in the mood, my brother, to pull up and speak your piece, my brother. But Big Mike Raider, if you are free, I will be sending you the invite. Salute to over 200 in the room, man. But listen, I'm not sad, bro. I'm not sad, bro. I am more so relieved. I am happy for what is going on. You know what I mean? I'm okay with this, y'all. And I think we all need to be okay with this. And John Calvin said, how many new beginnings do we need? Bro, I get you, brother. I get you. But I believe, and like my man Nort Gorgeous says, I believe in our front office. I believe in this front office, bro. I don't think this is the John Gruden stuff all over again. This ain't the John Gruden thing all over again, bro. These guys can get it done, man. These guys can get it done. They really can, man. They really can. I mean, look, I like this new regime. I love the fact that the Raiders, have a chance, really. And if you really look at this, I know right now, a lot of people in Raider Nation don't want to hear this. A lot of you guys are saying, hey, man, because look, when Maxx Crosby started coming into his powers as a Raider, I personally wanted Maxx to retire a Raider. But in sports today, as in life, nothing is the way it used to be. Nothing is what it used to be, man. The days of people, playing for one team is over. And the thing is this. I want y'all to understand this. I want y'all to realize this. If Maxx didn't want this to happen, it wouldn't be happening. Understand that. If Maxx didn't want this to happen, it wouldn't be happening. So he is where he wants to be. And where will we need to be? And now we can focus on building around our young quarterback. And there were a lot of options at 14, y'all. There are a lot of options at 14, but listen, Maxx wanted this, y'all. Are you a Raider fan or are you a Maxx fan? You got to ask yourself that. Are you a Raider fan or are you a Maxx Crosby fan? Because I'm a Raider fan, bro. And look, I'm not going to sit up here and disrespect Maxx Crosby and say he was a drama king or queen or this or that. He wasn't. He wasn't. He's just, yo, everybody has a beginning and an end. This was the end of this. But to make it look like he's the first Raider that was a great player to leave the Raiders is something that it just categorically just wouldn't be true. Because listen, we've watched Marcus Allen. We've watched Marcus Allen leave this team and go to play for Kansas City. We've watched, Khalil Mack come back. It's all right. We lost Tim Brown. It's okay. But guess what, man? Guess what? We have never been in a situation where we are in now. We have the number one pick. We have a hell of a lot of cap space. We have some coherent, smart people in the building. The man went it out. They gave it to him. And a lot of people couldn't accept it. A lot of people just want to get upset and blame this one. Nah, bro. No, this was a marriage that needed to end. It needed to end, bro. And guess what? We need to build what is new for the Raiders right now. We need to build the new normal. We need to build the new future for this team, yo. That's what we need. The new future, the real future. Young players, blue chip players. And guess what, man? I came to terms with this a long time ago. I knew when you start hearing all of the nonsense, when you start hearing and seeing the tweets and him not what he wasn't saying, he was saying the quiet thing out loud. A lot of y'all didn't want to accept that. But I'm all right with accepting it. But it's a marriage that needed to end, bro. If you draft a young quarterback, the clock gets reset right from that point on. The clock gets reset right from that point on. And at that point, you're sitting up there and you're trying to, build around a guy who is in a different timeline than the rest of the team. You got guys like Ashton Genty. You have the Brock Bowers of the world. You're going to have Fernando Mendoza. And now you have a chance to go and bring in some free agent help. You have the chance to go out there and get some developmental guys that aren't necessarily superstars in free agency because you're not concerned about building around Maxx anymore. I'm telling you right now, nobody's concerned. You're not concerned about that. You're concerned about building this thing the right way. That's what you're concerned about. You're concerned about building this the right way. And that's the most important thing, everybody. We listen, everything in sports is in life. Michael Jordan played for another team. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay, man. And listen, they say Maxx is a liar. It's not a liar, bro. He's just in a situation that at the end of the day, bro, everybody had their fill of this shit. And now you need to build this thing brick by brick, like my man Just Jeff said. You need to build this thing from the ground up in the real way. And guess what we're going to do? This is feeling like my man Rico said with the first super of the day. This is feeling like a real Raider equinox. Yeah. And it's okay. It is okay, yo. It's all right. I want you guys to understand it's okay, man. It's okay. This could be the start of a dynasty. Now, Oakland Diva says, I hope he never sees a ring. Listen, I wish Maxx Crosby the best. I do. He gave us his best. I wish him the best. He's in the AFC, which is a little weird. I really wish that, he wasn't in the AFC. But if we're being honest, and now Max is in here, I know you guys don't want me to say it, but I really believe that Maxx Crosby is going to go the way of J.J. Watt. I believe that every football player only has a certain amount of snaps left in their body. I believe that. And I believe that Maxx Crosby is going to start trending in a direction where he is probably going to break down. To me, I really feel that way. I feel like he's starting to break down. And I feel like the Raiders did what was smart for the organization. They got off a year earlier than a year too late. A year early instead of a year too late. And now what we got to do is, there are a lot of people that are grieving. There are a lot of people who are happy. Now what we got to do is we got to look at our draft now, because now you can start dreaming about some of the players that you see besides Mendoza. But guys, this is not what you think. This is not a time for Raider Nation to be sad. This ain't that time. This is a time for you to rejoice. This is a time for you to say, man, Max, wish you the best, but we got to move on. This is the time where you can have a Fernando Mendoza come in here and go in there and really establish himself as the leader of this team. And I understand. So his heart is broken. I get it. Him, her, whatever. I get it. But this is the reality of being a football fan. And guess what? There's going to be another player that we love in Raider Nation. There's going to be another player that we feel like signifies the organization. And they're going to leave one day too, because that's how football is. You can't get emotional over these players, man. My guy, Robert Thompson, because I've been watching the game of football a long time to be emotional over one player leaving. All I want is improvement no matter what. And that's how I feel. And salute to my guy, Tito, in the place, man. We have 4 first-round picks. We have to nail these picks, or this trade will be another bust like the Mack trade. The Raiders can turn things around. I really, really, really believe that. I really believe that this is a situation that we were all looking for. We got the Khalil Mack trade, but we have a real GM, and we don't have a coach making the decisions. We have a guy that has a great draft record. So look how many premium positions you can draft. You can get your quarterback, you can get a defender, right? You can load up on the defensive and offensive line. You can go on free agency and kind of highlight some of these guys. And you'll have a young team growing together. Don't worry about it, y'all. For the first time, I trust this organization. Me too. Me too. Me too. I trust the people that's making the decisions. I do. Cammy, I'm so glad this Max drama is over with. Let's move on. We only need players that want to be Raiders and love the first round picks. And listen, I don't think that like Max was like, not like he just he hates the Raiders and he stabbed us in the back. I don't view it that. I think that's a very childish way to view this. I just believe that there is a time in everyone's life where they got to move on. I just believe that there's a time where at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you in the right time. The timelines don't add up, and it's okay, man. It's okay. Diehard Rated. We already have Genty and Brock, and we're getting Fernando and 2 other first-round picks coming in hot. Let's effing go. But, I need for Raider Nation to really, really, really Listen, if I'm being honest, man the F up. Man up, man. This is football. This is what happens in a league with a hard cap. This is what happens. Stop crying over it. Philly Raider with the $10 slapperoon, man. The $10 slapperoon. My God. I'm glad I bought the Marcus Allen jersey instead of Maxx at the stadium in January against the Chiefs. But seriously, I'm truly excited and glad Spytek held his ground, going in the right direction. And that's right. That's right. So now everybody comes in here and they start off at ground zero, man. They start off at ground zero, man. Listen, you guys, look, man. You guys don't. I appreciate that, man. But listen, man, the Wasted Talent Army is strong here, man. We came on late, and we doing all right. We good. We good over here, man. No hate for Maxx. Once a Raider, always a Raider. And yo, for real, yo. For really, though. Seriously, man. Maxx was very, very exciting player, but he also left a lot to be desired at times, leaving his lanes. I will watch him individually do this all the time. He was not perfect. I know. And see, what winds up happening is when you're a bad football team, when you get anything that's close to greatness, you kind of oversell it to yourself. You oversell it to yourself. And at the end of the day, like I told you guys, man, listen, it's time to really, really build this thing the right effing way, man. Salute to my guy, Mendoza line. Raider Nation should be pumped. We have a GM that isn't a pushover. Props to Maxx, but the Raiders are set up for a real rebuild. 11 picks, 120 million in space, 2 first-round picks next year. Let's effing go, man. And look, when y'all call Maxx disloyal, I can't say that, man. In 4 years, when we're going to our 3rd straight bowl, Maxx can come back and retire as a Raider. And that's the way I look at it, bro. Yo, my guy, Nica Raider. Salute from Nicaragua. Love the 2 first and the first and the 14th this year. Those are good building blocks to add to Brock and Genty and the rest of the youngsters. You're damn right, man. You can really focus and go BPA with a lot of these picks. And we're going to do a mock draft, y'all. Pride of purpose. Yo, wish Maxx and his fam nothing but the best. But we'll see you in the AFC playoffs. And that's a fact. I want to beat Maxx now. Salute to him, but I want to beat him. Salute to my brother Top Beats. Maxx was the 10th best DE last year. But in his mind, he was number 1. Bro, at the end of the day, yo, you can go out there in this draft and draft the equal of a Maxx Crosby. You can. Look, you might not ever do that. But you can draft the equal to the Maxx Crosby. You really can, man. I think this is good news, man. I told you guys earlier that I knew this was going to be done before the weekend. Bro, Calvin Banks, like your life depended on it. Yes, we're going to talk about it, y'all. We're going to talk about it. My guy, Michael Montejano. Good luck, Maxx. But Mac trade was more shocking. Mark can invite Maxx and Adams to the luxury suite, watch the Raiders. Yeah, this year. That's a fact, yo. Salute to my guy, Silver Stunner, man. We treated Maxx right, gave him an opportunity, a lot of money, and traded him to a decent team. Played well for us. No need to pick sides in the divorce. And listen, to me, this is great news, man. They did right by Maxx. The Raiders showed how they felt about Maxx when they went out there and they gave him that money last year. They committed to him. And yo, listen, if he wasn't willing to sit around and watch this thing simmer, then that's cool. But at the end of the day, man, at the end of the day, no matter what this was, and salute to my guy Ridgeback. What's up, Wasted? I think that Jalen Carter report was smoke to get Jerry to give up the 2 first. I do too. And to be honest with you, bro, it did the trick. It did the trick. I think the Raiders were trying to avoid trading in this conference. But yo, the higher draft compensation is really, to me, the best thing, man. If you're gonna move a superstar, this is how you move him, man. So many options with that. Yo, you got 2 top 15 picks. My God, her face in articles. My dog. What's up, Wasted? Well, it looks like it's time for our Raiders to officially turn the page as a franchise. A new era is about to begin 100. I'm sure Crosby will sign a one-day contract and retire as a Raider in the end. Bro, no matter what he does at the end of his career, who cares? Who cares, man? Sonny Styles. I would love that, man. I would love that. Q Rocks. We need return of the Mac. I'm cool, bro. Cool on bringing back Khalil Mack. I'm okay with bringing back Mac. Mac is old, bro. We need, I don't want no retreads, bro. Let's go in the right direction with this thing. Salute to my brother J Rock, man. It's business, plain and simple. Never personal. Just damn business for both parties. The greatness is in the future of the Raiders, bro. I think this move, I think Maxx did a great thing setting the culture for this team. And real rap, I think Maxx did a great job in a sense where, he helped the Raiders. His play on the field helped set the Raiders up for success. And really, to be honest with you, this trade is going to help the Raiders in the future and be one of those teams that are really going to dominate in the AFC in the future, man. And I think Baltimore is going to go out there and they're going to try to absolutely cook. They're going to try to get to another Super Bowl. And salute to them. You got an MVP at quarterback. You got Derrick Henry. You got a lot going on over there. Kyle Hamilton. I mean, look, salute to the Baltimore Ravens. Yo, my guy Snake Fist. You're wasted. Blessings to Maxx. Now, what do we have to do to guarantee getting Omar? Moving up or back? It's reclaiming our rightful heritage as champions. Looking for Super Bowl number 4. Yo, man. I am too, bro. I am too, man. My guy Apocalypse, man. This move is one that great organizations make. The Black Pearl has left the Bay, and now it is on its way, pillaging for destruction, man. Listen, this is a real rebuild. My dog, I'm waiting for Wasted to announce the Raider equinox is finally upon us, man. I can't wait. I'm not ever going to mention that until we start winning some damn games. Maxx is past tense. Kubiak is now. Great times ahead, bro. Robert Cisnero, he goes, this hurt. Rob, I'm cool with it. I'm not hurt at all. I'm not hurt at all. I think this can be like, when the Texans got, Will Anderson and CJ Stroud. Like really, really turning this thing around in a real way. My guy, Raider Stats, we lost our leader. But guess what? That's one leader. But guess what? There have been many leaders of this team, and there'll be a new one too. There'll be a new one too, man. My guy Shalib gifted 20 Raider Nation Unlimited memberships to the masses. My God, Shalib, appreciate you. My guy Snake Fist is also a member. My dog Ridge, man. Yo, we certainly won't be taking a Damon Arnett at 14 like we did in the Mac trade. And that is a fact, bro. That is an effing fact, man. Salute to my brother. Hug D's, man. Here's fun for thought. Which coaches reached the Super Bowl first? Kubiak or Minter? Sorry, Maxx, but it's kind of true. Yo, salute to my dog Graf is in the place, man. But guys, like I told y'all, man, listen, I don't want to, and salute to my brother Graf, man. I don't want to see no crying, bro. No crying. Yo, this trade, and I want y'all to remember this. All of y'all, they did, the Raiders did Maxx wrong. All y'all guys. All y'all. If Maxx Crosby wanted to be here, he would. The Raiders gave him what he wanted once again. The Raiders gave him what he wanted once a effing again. Seriously, man. Am I going offense? I'm going defense, bro. I want this whole draft to be defense, bro. And bro, I don't understand why they make you sick, bro. Like, do you really want to rebuild or not? You got to ask yourself, do you want to rebuild this team or not, bro? Do you want to rebuild this team or not? You rebuild this team through drafting well and having draft compensation. Salute to my guy Graf in the place, man. But stop, y'all need to stop crying over somebody who don't want to be. It's not like the Raiders came and tapped him on the shoulder and ran him out of here. They didn't do that, bro. They didn't do that. They tried to build around him. They've been trying to tell him every time, at every turn, we want you. He didn't want them. And that's okay. And just like my man is saying, we've been rebuilding since 2004. Yes, that is true. That's true. But guess what? Guess effing what? We're really rebuilding now. We're not trying to rebuild with a bad cap Like, bro, you got to understand something. This is the first time the Raiders have a true clean slate. In my adult life, the Raiders have never had a clean slate. They've when Reggie McKenzie came here, Reggie McKenzie spent most of his year, first 2-3 years, cleaning everything up. Cleaning up bad cap and bad contracts. Getting rid of players that shouldn't be there. Getting rid of, like this is the first time. This is a clean slate. Great GM, new coach, cap space, clean slate. Clean slate, bro. This ain't yesterday, man.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
I'm trying to tell y'all. Salute to my brother OGDA in the place. Salute. Hey, man, Sonny Styles. Hopefully, I think he'll probably be going by then, Michael Smith. But why the F not? Why the F not? Salute to my guy OGDA. Salute to my brother Graphic Raider, man. Cesar Corleone. Tell Max to get the F up out of here, man. You know what? Listen, bro. Listen, I told you I'm not going to keep repeating myself. No hard feelings against Maxx Crosby, bro. Maxx Crosby gave his heart, his soul to this team. Salute to Max. I wish him the best, man, but it was time, yo. And I've been feeling like that. And guess what, man? You got a lot of jokers, man, that say, oh, you know, you guys are creating this and that. We didn't create this. Content creators and people that are talking about what's going on with this, we didn't create this. He did. And you know why the narrative got started? Because he put it out there. We didn't create nothing. Look, if you think this front office sucks, bro, then cool. That's your prerogative, my brother. But I think you're very, very misguided, my brother. Very, very misguided. Very misguided. So let me ask y'all a question, right? I mean, I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped. Yo, my guy Daniel McDonald, man. I'm so hyped. I'm 46 and haven't seen a clean state since we drafted Charles Woodson. That's a fact. And we didn't have a clean slate back then. All of y'all, bro, that are older that remember, when is the last time y'all remember the Raiders having a clean slate? Clean slate, no bad contracts. Nobody on the roster, really. Just, yo, a rebuild. Ridgeback. Max was always loyal to the Shield. Give the man his flowers and wish him well. This is a win-win. And this is a win-win. This is one of the best trades that I've been witness to for the Raiders. This is one, and look, only time to tell who won the trade, but I really, really, really don't think that there's a winner or a loser. I think this trade serves the Baltimore Ravens, and it serves the Raiders too. It really does, man. It allows the Raiders to do a lot of things. It allows them to take BPA. It allows them to trade down. It allows the Raiders to do a whole hell of a lot, man. A whole hell of a lot. And bro, like my man Q Rocks, and I tweeted Geno today. I thank Geno Smith for his service as a Raider. I really did. None of this would have been possible without Geno, bro. Salute to Geno. Yo, Geno Smith is an anchor being in the Raider universe. We needed to have somebody that was so ass that even a team that doesn't tank and tries not to tank couldn't tank if they wanted to. Salute to Geno Smith, man. Salute to my guy K King with the $20 slap a room. Raider Nation. We have to have more pride than this. Max didn't want to be here, plain and simple. If he did, he would. Give him everything he wanted. It will be on the nation. I want volunteers, not hostages. Thanks, Max. Salute. That's how I feel, bro. I am okay with that. But, bro, hopefully this could be our Herschel Walker trade. Because, listen, Max is not the healthiest guy in the world, bro. He hasn't been the healthiest guy in the world. Salute to the almost 1,000 of y'all in the room, man. This is going to be our Herschel Walker trade. Look, and guess what? Fuck the media. Yo, this right now is late night wasted. Fuck the media, man. All of the ones out there that like, you know, sit up there and they act like, you know, they know more than we do and they have all these inside sources. Bro, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit, bro. And I'm not even messy like that. Not even messy like that. Fuck the media. They're going to talk negative about the Raiders until we turn it around. We all we got. The fan base and the team, yo. My God. Chris Marone. You're wasted. Can't wait to see what we do with all this money next week in free agency. Then we will have a better idea what we want to do at 14 in the draft. Raider Nation for life. That's right. That's why this needed to get done now. Salute to the over 1,000 of y'all in the room. Get wasted with your brother wasted. My God, Gino was our MVP. Was more important than Max. Salute to OGDA. Yes, he was. He was an anchor being in the Raider universe. My brother Shalib, living in Northwest Indiana. I'm glad I don't got to hear all my friends who are Bears fans talk about Mack and Crosby. Glad we just got 2 first. Spy Tech put in that work. Yeah, listen, the Jalen Carter stuff was cool, but this is a clean slate, man. I love it, man. It's wasted after dark, man. This is wasted after dark, yo. My guy, Mr. KY, LL100, with the Uptown Saturday Night Bill Cosby vibes, man. I love it, man. Give Max his flowers tonight, and let's move on. He didn't want to be here. Deuces, bro. Deuces. But, yo, I want y'all to know something, man. Yeah, to the Ravens, man. It's cool. It's cool. But I want to say something, yo. Fuck the media. Don't y'all worry about them. Don't worry about the media. Fuck them. They're going to have something negative to say no matter what we do. If we'd have kept them, they would have said, oh, they should have traded them. The only thing the Raiders can do to stop all of the noise, the haters, the bullshit is to win. Live up to that mantra, just win, baby. That shit has been ringing really, really hollow. It's got to stop. Snakefist, some of y'all need to stop whining and crying. Max wanted to leave. We have 3 Super Bowls. 12 NFL teams have 0 Super Bowls. Go Raiders. Go Wasted. Go Mount Shieldmore. Salute to my guy, Snakefist, man. Salute, man. Said Wasted busting out the Nino Broncos. We all we got. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. CMB, man. Seriously. All them good teams sniffing around Max. We shipped his ass to Baltimore. Bah, we ain't winning. He ain't winning shit there. He might. He might. Listen, he got an MVP quarterback. You got Derrick Henry there. You got Kyle Hamilton. You got a lot of Zay Flowers and a lot of these guys. They got a lot of talent in Baltimore. But I'm telling you right now, I think that we got out on the Maxx Crosby train before he started being an injury risk. I love Max, but good riddance. If he was so mad at being benched for his own health, he can leave. Love you, Max. Thank you for all you did. All your love, but don't let the doorknob hit you on the way out. And that's a fact. Talent's undeniable, though. But what it does is it opens the Raiders up to really build this defense and pick the guys that fit their scheme absolutely perfectly, so where they don't have to build around a guy that they have here. And Max was smart. He protected his trade value. He shut his mouth. Now, Max has his trade value. He did us right. Max played it perfect. And that's why I appreciate Max, because if he was a malcontent, we wouldn't have got 2 first-round picks. Because when you shut up and the team shuts up, they can sit back and say, hey, we're not really trying to move him. If you want him, we'll listen, but we're not trying to move him. And you guys haven't heard that he wants to leave. The minute Maxx says, I want to go, the trade value plummets because you almost have to move him. It's money. These people saying the Ravens not win because they mad he didn't want to play with Mendoza don't know a lot of players will take a pay cut to go to the Ravens. The Ravens are a great situation. But guess what, man? We're going to be a great situation as well. Wait a second. I never said I hated Maxx. I said I want players that want to play for the Raiders. Now, he doesn't. Nothing I said was a lie. Stop putting words in my mouth. I never said I hated Maxx. I'm not talking to you. Did I say that you said you hated Maxx? I never said that. I mean, why you getting mad at me, Cammy? I mean, get the F up out of here. I never said that. I mean, what the F is going on here? Somebody calling you two. Don't you be trying to put no case on me. The F out of here, Cammy. Don't you be putting no case on me. I didn't say that about you, effing Cammy. It's your crap, Cammy. Up here trying to get me prohibited. Trying to hoodwink these people. Bamboozle these people. Lead them astray. You effing bum. You got my blood for it. But nah, Cammy, yo, you know, yo, you down by law here. You know what it is. Just been responded to by the great and powerful. Wasted time. You didn't miss nothing, baby. You ain't missed nothing. We up in here cooking, man. We up here cooking. Top beats. My concern, now that Maxx is gone, I don't think we have the right players on the defensive line to run an effective 3-4. But guess what, Top beats? We don't have anybody. They're going to go out there and go get them. They're going to go out there and go get them, Top. They know that. They don't have to be anybody. They don't have anybody. Free agents and a hell of a lot of draft. My guy G-Funk, free agent for the offense and draft for the defense. Man, listen, bro. To your lips, to God's ears, my brother. Yo, look, man. I'm telling y'all right now, we're gonna do a mock draft, yo. We're gonna break this down a little more, yo. And guess what? I might be getting a running mate here too, very, very soon. Very, very soon. I might be getting a running mate here, man. And guess what? I think it's about time that we bring somebody on so we can hear, you know, their perspective as well. I mean, you guys know what time it is, man. You guys know what time it is, man. So, I mean, I got to hear from y'all, man. How are you guys feeling about this? How are y'all still feeling about this, man? And this is the thing. I want to know whether or not the people that are pissed, I want to hear your reasoning behind this. I want to hear your reasoning behind this. Seriously. You know, it's crazy because I wish that the Raiders could have tried to sneak in some Tyler Linderbaum. Bring Tyler Linderbaum on. That would have been dope, man. F you mad at me for it? Yeah, bro, I wish I had that meme, bro. Salute to Cabby, though, yo. KL Raider 1. Just spoke to an old school Raiders fan who's had enough. Bro, listen. If they've had enough, then that's their prerogative. But this is a rebirth. And guess what? I'm telling you, it's not for the weak. It ain't for the weak, y'all. You guys that are sitting around bitching, moaning, complaining, you're going to miss something spectacular that's going to happen because this team is about to build this thing up like crazy. I believe this team is going to be built in a year, only improve in the second year. We need to get ready for the playoffs and the big game soon. I'm telling you right now, bro. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of dorks out here, bro, that are doing content. There are a lot of guys that write AI articles and put out bogus claims and bogus fucking nonsense. This a real bullshit world, man. This a real bullshit world because you got a lot of people who are involved with this team who don't love this team, and they are just out here just trying to, you know. And I don't mean to be messy, but this is wasted after dark. You got a lot of people that write a lot of fucking nonsense. You got a lot of people who don't love this team. You got a lot of people who try to play on the emotions of a strong fan base. You got a lot of people. You got a lot of people. Listen, I guarantee you guys, by fucking in 2 weeks, Hondo's gonna write an article saying what really happened, what I couldn't say about Maxx Crosby when he was here. 100%. Now he's gonna flip and bounce the same shit that everybody been saying. Just like Mike Silver with his fucking nonsense. We knew Max was gonna get moved as soon as you could tell from his body language. I don't gotta be in the building to see he wanted to move. And I shouldn't even mention a lame like Hondo, right? But it bothers me that you have a guy like that, right? That, you know, just throws so much nonsense out there and then tries to act like he's a good guy. Pisses me off. Ten articles on what I knew. I had a conversation with Max. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Articles. Bro, have you seen the Toxic fans already giving Max a foul nickname? He was Mad Max. Now they call him Maxi Pad. The disrespect is crazy, bro. And yeah, it is. And like, listen, I'm not talking about no other content creators and nothing like that. I'm putting that. I'm just being real. You're gonna hear the bullshit articles. Oh, I was a close friend and he told me this and I couldn't put it out when he was here. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. The fuck out of here. What really happened with Maxx Crosby? Fuck out of here, bro. That weird shit, bro. This the real shit, bro. This is what's real. And I'm telling you, this organization is going to turn around. The organization is about to turn it around, yo. Y'all need to be excited. And when we do turn it around, you know where you need to be. Right here. Red Nation Unlimited, OLV Network, Hammer's House, Big Mike Raider. Seriously, man. This whole Maxi Pad thing, that shit is out of bounds, though. Don't disrespect Max like that, yo. Maxi Pad is fucked up, yo. That's fucked up. And I'm going to be real with y'all, man. That is corny as hell, bro. That's corny. Because y'all was just on Max's balls a month ago. That you couldn't find nobody in Raider Nation to badmouth Maxx Crosby a month ago. Except guys like myself, who I didn't badmouth him, but I should just keep it real and be like, listen, yo, I don't like the way he moving because I'm an older guy. The Maxi Pad thing is fucking funny, though, yo. But it's fucked up. But listen, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. The name is funny.
Man, sit your ass down.
But y'all need to sit y'all asses down, bro. Y'all got to chill, bro. Crosby, last Oakland player. Now it's the Vegas Raiders. GM less than petty than me. Wouldn't have hated him to the Jets. This is a good deal. The Jets aren't making that deal. Good teams were making this deal. I call BS. Got tired of all the talk. Just wanted it to happen if it was going to happen. Win-win for both sides. Respects the name for Max. Wish him the best. That's all we can do. So right now, I got to give this trade an A. Say, hey, man, when you walk away with 2 first-round picks for a player with a good contract, right, but a player that is, you know, a stone's throw away from 30 years old, this is a great freaking move. A guy that is currently hurt now, it's a great move. It's a great move, yo. Colton Miller is the last man standing of the Oakland Raiders. Crazy, man. And look, the economics of sports have made it to where you can't you could want to be loyal, right? But the team, look, loyalty goes both ways. I am loyal to my wife because my wife is loyal to me. But when you're a player, you could be loyal as the day is long. And then the organization is not loyal to you. So then what? And salute to Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. But yo, blockbuster deals like this don't win Super Bowls. Off-season moves don't win Super Bowls, bro, like that. I know the Ravens win the offseason a lot. I just wish he would have went to the NFC, man. I really do. But guys, look, I want to go right now, right? And do a mock draft now. I mean, goddamn it, Joe Montana got traded. That's right. Jerry Rice. I mean, what the fuck? What are we doing here? Said Maxx was loyal. The Raiders didn't hold up their end of the deal. I mean, in what way, bro? In what way? The Raiders were doing the best they could. Maxx did the best he could. It didn't work. Listen, it's not Max's fault that he has a heavy flow and a wide set vagina. Heavy flow, wide set vagina. Oh, hell no. Wasted Mac. Everybody take cover. Yo, listen, guys, it's funny, man. Salute to my guy, DeMokes, man. Look at DeMokes, man. Salute to DeMokes. Look at DeMokes, man. You see this guy? Look at this guy, man. You look at this. Look at this. I want you guys to know what happens when you go to the gulags. Do you guys see this face here? You see this? This is what happens when you go to the gulags. Very gangster. DeMokes is very gangster, man. DeMokey, man. Man, yo. DeMokes look like I'm not, yo, DeMokes, I was gonna start snapping on you. I ain't even gonna do you like that. Yo, we definitely cutting up tonight, yo. Get wasted with your brother wasted. Tell a friend to tell a friend, yo. Oh my God, yo. We gonna do that mock though, yo. We gonna do this mock. I know, yo, y'all been sitting up here watching me ramble on and on and on, man. But oh my God. So we gonna do this mock draft, y'all. Because this is the thing. I want to see what it looks like, you know, in the Raiders having the 14th pick in the draft, yo. Let me see if they changed it. They changed it, right? Yeah. Wait. Yeah, I don't see the 14th pick. Yeah, so no, the Raiders, they changed it. They changed it. Good. They changed it. Raiders on the clock at 14. So look, you got Moreau Freeland, Caleb Banks, CJ Allen, Mesidor, Emmanuel. Oh my God, man. I mean, what don't this just feel good having all of these options, man? Don't it feel good? Look, we need a 3 technique. I mean, we need a 0 tech. We need a freaking nose guard, big body, tone setter, man. I mean, you got Mesidor. Mesidor is a damn good defensive end. Mesidor is a damn good defensive end. I love Caleb Banks. You guys know I'm a big Caleb Banks guy. Big Caleb Banks guy. You know what I'm gonna do though? What I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna trade down, man. I think I'm gonna trade down. I'm gonna take the 20th. I'm gonna get the next. So look, I traded down with Dallas. So we're gonna resume the draft. I traded down, y'all. Man, we right back at it. We right back at it, man. We're gonna take big Lee Hunter, man. We need him. We need a zero tech. We need a zero tech, man. Josiah Trotter is there for me. Zakari Branch. Oh my God, man. Man, Kamari Ramsey. Big Josiah Trotter fan, man. Big Josiah Trotter guy. Got to go out there and get us a linebacker, man. Got to go out there and get us a linebacker, man. Let me see what we got here. See what we got on the offensive. Let me see what we got at cornerback here. Jalen Kilgore, man, is a guy that can play, the nickel. He can play, man. Markel Bell, Deontay Lawson, Keyshawn Elliott. I mean, there's so many young, great players here, man. So many young, great players, man. Let's see what I do. I'm going to get big Markel Bell. Get the big tackle of the future. Get the big tackle in the future. I'm going to go out and go get my guy, Jalen Kilgore. Wait, hold on. Let me see what we got here. Edge. Max Llewellyn. K. Curry. Let me see what we got here at center, too. Hold on. Offensive line. Logan Jones. Jeremiah Wright, Pat Coogan. I think I'm going to wait right there. Let me see who BPA, man. Linebackers. Taurine York. Harold Perkins Jr. Gentry. I'm going to probably get him in the back of the draft. I'm going to go with Tyleek Sapp. I like Tyleek Sapp. Caleb Proctor. Austin Barber. Oh, my God. Diego Pounds is there, man. Keytron Allen is a really good running back, man. Really good young running back, man. I'm going to go with Taurine York, though. We're going to go out there and go get our backup. We're going to get our backup. Drew Shelton's a beast. Going to go get Pat Coogan. Get us a new center. Man. It's just so much freaking talent in this draft, man. Yo, Takario Davis. I mean, so many freaking players, man. Cole Wisniewski. Go, my guy, Xavier Thomas. Go get me a wide receiver. We got so much talent on this team. So right now, right, we got Fernando Mendoza, Emmanuel Neal Warren, one of the best safeties in this draft. I think he's going to be a stud. Lee Hunter, we got our zero tech. We got our linebacker and Josiah Trotter, who is a beast. Y'all need to go watch some film on him. It's Jeremiah Trotter's son. We got Markel Bell, the big 6'9" right tackle. Jalen Kilgore is, a more physical Nate Hobbs. Tyleek Sapp, We got our young edge rusher. Got another linebacker to outfit that linebacking core. Got Katron Allen, our backup to Ashton Genty. Pat Coogan, our possible starting center of the future. Tacario Davis, man. We got a starting cornerback, Xavier Thomas, wide receiver to help out our guy, Fernando Mendoza. And then we still got some more picks, man. We still got some more freaking picks. Let me go into the chat. Salute to everybody in the chat. What was wrong, bro? What is wrong with that draft, bro? Oh, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot, bro. I'm doing all of this and I'm not even showing y'all. Oh my God, yo. What the hell is wrong with me? My bad, y'all. My bad. I'm effing up, y'all. That is on me, yo. I am really, really sorry. I know this has been boring as hell hearing me say this. Jesus Christ, man. What is up with me, man? So listen, let's get back to it, right? So we got our last two picks, right? We went out there. You know what I'm gonna do? Damani Jackson. You know what I'm gonna do, man? I am gonna go out there and I'm gonna go and get myself another cornerback. Damani Jackson out of Alabama. And then you know what? We need us a fullback. I'm gonna get Eli Heidenreich. So we traded the 14th pick in the draft and got 20. We got some more picks in round 4, 5, 2 and 5. We got a bunch of players on this team. We got Fernando Mendoza, Emmanuel Neal Warren. We got Lee Hunter, our zero tech. Josiah Trotter, got a great young linebacker. Markel Bell is probably gonna be our starting right tackle. Jaylon Kilgore is a corner safety / nickelback. A more physical Nate Hobbs. We got another starting linebacker in Taurine York. We got our backup for our guy Ashton Genty. We got our starting center in Pat Coogan that is going to make that center to quarterback exchange more clean because they're teammates. Tacario Davis from Washington, man, is a guy that is going to compete for a starting job. Xavier Thomas, a very, very physical, good young player. Damani Jackson from Alabama is, he's going to have to fight for a roster spot. And Eli Heidenreich. I mean, the best fullback in the draft. We got our young fullback of the future. I mean, what do y'all think, man? I mean, what you guys don't like that? You don't effing like that? That's a draft and a half, you effing bums. It's a draft and a half. You know what? One good turn deserves another, everybody. We're going to do a new one. We picking the Raiders. We entering the draft. We not trading nothing, man. We going Fernando Mendoza as usual. Mesidor Delaney, man, one of the best corners in this draft. Man, it's rough, right? Because, Caleb Banks is a guy that I really believe in. I think he's going to be a beast. I think he's a guy that the Raiders can really build this team around. I'm taking Caleb Banks. Yo, now we're back at it again. One of the best corners in this draft, Colton Hood. I mean, my God, man. My God. Dominique Orange is there. Jeremiah Trotter's son is there. Sam Heck, Zachary Branch. You know what's funny, man? I am gonna take Zachary Branch, man. Grandson of Cliff Branch, man. I'm gonna go right in there and do what we gotta do. We got some speed. We got somebody to throw to here, man. So, like, we got Stribling, Will Lee, very, very talented. So right now, We got Fernando Mendoza. We got Caleb Banks. We got our corner in Colton Hood. We got us a wide receiver. It's time for us to go and dip into that linebacker pool. Taurine York, absolute monster. Safeties. Look, you know how I feel about Bud Clark. He's one of the best safeties in his damn draft, man. Wait, let me see. Let me get my defensive interior guys in here, man. So we already went out there. We got Caleb Banks, right? You know, I need me a big hog molly, but you know, we're gonna wait we're gonna wait a little later, y'all. We're gonna wait a little later. Nadame Tucker, very, very talented guy that a lot of people are gonna have going up and jumping up on their draft board. Okay, now listen. I am going to go and I'm going to get my man Drew Shelton. I want to get Drew Shelton. He's a very, very, very tough. But I got to get my guy Harold Perkins Jr. Man, I have to draft freaking and then I'm still able to get my guy Drew Shelton, bro. Drew Shelton can be our starting tackle for years and years to come, man. Years and years to come. And then listen, now this is me going off of the illusion that we didn't go out there and go get, you know, to go get a center. And I'm gonna get my guy Pat Coogan. Wait, did I get me a backup running back? Nope, I didn't. I'm gonna go get my guy Roman Hembry. Go out there and go get, you know, Fernando Mendoza's running mate from Indiana, y'all. My guy, T-Nipple, wasted on the record. I need a big hog molly. Yeah, talking about football. Get the F up out of here, man. Yo, my guy, Fernando Mania incoming. God bless the nation. You damn right, man. Y'all quit talking shit or he would do a third mock draft. This one's a beer better. Don't fuck it up. You shut the F up, Hug D's. Listen, I mean, what do you guys think about this draft, man? I mean, for real, guys. What do y'all think about this draft? You guys didn't like this draft? I mean, you guys didn't like this draft, y'all? Come on, man. Come on, man. Listen, bro, I'm gonna get off the air, man. We're gonna be around. It's an A- draft, y'all. Come on, bro. Come on, real talk. Y'all don't like this draft? Branch over Surratt. Yeah. Yeah, Branch over Surratt. Surratt's he's slow as hell. I think Surratt is ass. Salute to my guy Andy in the place to be, man. I like TJ Parker, but you know what? I like Caleb Banks, bro. Caleb Banks, my guy, bro. Caleb Banks is my guy, bro. That's a great. Thank you, Romanowski. That's a great draft, yo. Great draft. Y'all just hating on Macaroni Tony, man. Surratt is a bum. It's a bumsicle. I mean, listen, guys. I mean, this has been a most splendiferous occasion, y'all. For real. It really has. You know, it makes me want to do one more mock draft. You can like it, love it, learn to live with it, because it's the best thing going today. The lightning round. The lightning round, baby. I'm going to go out there and get my guy Akeem Mesidor. Get my guy Mesidor, man. I'm going to go out there and go get my guy Lee Hunter again. Got my big zero tech. Got my big zero tech. I'm going to go get my guy. Give me a corner. Get me an effing corner up in here. I mean, you guys have no clue if this happens for the Raiders, how great that would be for us. Just based off of the greatness that you're seeing from the great and powerful wasted talent. The F is up with you guys. Okay, so what we got here? We got our quarterback. We got our edge of the future. We got our 3 tech. We got a corner. I mean, we are cooking with gas over here, man. We are cooking with gas. You know what? You know what I'm going to do for you bums? I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to do for you bums. I am going to go out here and I am going to. Oh, man, I'm effing this up. Hold on. I'm going to go get me. Nah, that's too early for a linebacker right there. Go get me my tackle. Big Markel Bell, man. Jayshawn Barman. Edge out of Michigan. We're going to bring him home. We're going to bring Jayshawn Barman home. Jacoby Lane being there is something that I didn't expect. For real. For real. I'm going to get my guy to Jacoby Lane to help out Fernando Mendoza. Go get my center of the future. Logan Jones. Go get my center of the future, Logan effing Jones. Go out there and go get me my linebacker, Harold Perkins Jr. I mean, my God. Go out there and go get me another corner. Go get my guy Roman Henry. I mean, my God. My God. I mean, you guys talk. I mean, you talk about a mock. That's a mock. That is a mock. That is a mock, you effing bums. Mel Piper Jr. just made your life. I just spiced up the life, man. Spun the block again. But guys, listen. It's over. We're done talking about Maxx. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go take off. I'm gonna go take off my jacket, my sweater. You know what I'm saying? Gotta go take my watch off. Listen, we are gonna be back rocking and rolling with you guys. Salute to Maxx Crosby. Salute to Maxx Crosby, y'all. For real. I want to thank him for all of the effort he gave to the Raider Nation. But to put a pin in all of this, y'all, this needed to happen. This needed to happen. The pain is over. We ain't got to talk about it no more. You're going to hear all these idiots calling the Raiders out. And if we didn't trade him, they would have called us out just the same. You're going to have all these assholes that are going to come out and talk about, you know, I know something, the real reason, and write all these bullshit stories. But salute to Maxx Crosby. Salute to him, man. He's been a great Raider. Now he's a Baltimore Raven. Graphic Raider just talked to Maxx Crosby. But it's okay, man. Things are changing. This organization will get better, man. We're all going to get better. And I think this is the one thing that's really going to help turn this organization around. Yo, all jokes aside, listen, I will be rooting for Maxx all the way through. I'll be rooting for Maxx all the way through. You know what I'm saying? Except when he plays us. But it's an awesome trade. The Raiders got what they needed. Maxx got what he needed. And guess what? It's just time to move on, y'all. Y'all, trust in Spy Tech, man. That's all we got. Trust in Spy Tech. And let's hope and pray that this thing works out and turns around in the direction so that we start winning consistently, y'all. Listen, y'all have a great freaking night. I'm going to go to bed. We're gonna be back talking about drafts and this and free agency. It's a lot of exciting things, y'all. This is nothing to be bummed about. And listen, like I said, man, this is an exciting time for Raider Nation, y'all. Real rap, man. But yo, salute to Maxx Crosby. Once a Raider, always a Raider, and that applies to Maxx Crosby, bro. I'll never badmouth Max. Never badmouth Max. It just was time for him to go, bro. Y'all have a terrific night, man. Peace.